Let me hear it.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Morning. It's Tuesday and it's worth smiling. Because it's going to be 25 and sunny today.
Cracking day.
Yes. How beautiful was yesterday?
Pretty good.
Oh, so nice. After the day before, which you'd freeze your tits off, yesterday was just gorgeous. I just want to go to the beach.
Oh, the beach is looking magnificent. Oh, I haven't seen it.
Yes.
I didn't see it yesterday, but on Sunday, it's unreal.
Yeah, even the dolphins have come all the way in the river into the marina. That's how clear the water is.
The whales were really close. Or one whale. Actually, no, it was two. It was like it must have been a mother and a
calf.
child. Yes.
A child.
Yes.
It makes me laugh.
Swimming only like a few hundred metres.
Is that what they do?
From the beach. Yes. I think they were swimming.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's magnificent.
What the hell is this sitting in front of me? Looks
That's
like a booger sucker.
It's a
giant
balloon
booger
blower
sucker.
upper.
Oh! She blew it in my face.
Whoa. Yeah,
Lutzi, what is it?
It's a balloon blow up.
Oh, you bought balloons. I didn't know you could get those.
Oh, yeah.
That's such a good idea.
That was for your birthday.
Because I'd always get cramps in my cheeks like a trumpet player blowing up all those
Cramps in
balloons.
your cheeks.
Stop it. You've just gone baseline this morning.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Well, it looks like it's been an absolute shite fight out at the domestic airport.
Oh, yes.
Talk us through that.
Well, the passengers had to be evacuated from the airport here in Brisbane and flights delayed. There was a fault with a metal detector, which meant that travellers and staff all had to, I guess, leave the airport and then come back in to be re-screened by security.
So what, was it pinging everyone? Do you think it was going bing, 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 bing? Or was it just not detecting anything? And they're like, oh, hang about.
I'm not sure. In the statement, they said due to a technical fault with a single metal detector, that's what caused the chaos. The fault was quickly identified. There's no safety or security threat, but it's going to take some time to rescreen all the passengers and the staff. And as a result, flights delayed. But, oh, my God, you should see the airport.
It was hectic.
The amount of people that are, like, out on the street. Oh, I get anxiety. Like, when I rock up
At least it was nice weather. That's all I can say.
When you rock up to an airport, you walk in and it's, like, packed. You know, and you
It's stressful enough going to an airport, let alone being in chaos at an airport.
It really is. And when you walk in and you see the line, you go, oh, no, it's going to be one of those days. But I've never seen anything like what it was like out there.
At least with the domestic airport, you can see natural light. Like it doesn't feel as claustrophobic. Whereas I find that international airport, you go down into, you know, what I call the bowels of hell, where you're going through the security screening and all of that. And I just freak out. I get all panicky. I'm like, there's no fresh air. I can't see my way out. What if someone blows up here? Yeah. Ah! So they need to fix that for the Olympics.
I hear my mother. My mother enters my head when I get in situations like this, because she'd always say, and I use it at car parks too, at shopping centres. I go, in my head, I go, oh, I can just hear my mum going, it's a chance to practice patience.
Oh, you're joking? My mum would say...
Is that what she's the most annoying thing you could possibly say in that?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't been in a public terminal in years, but I can obviously
feel
the pain of
you and your PJ...
I can feel the pain for you guys. I just want to say that.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I was talking with a mate of mine, or a couple of mates at golf over the weekend about...
your triple coil power swing.
No, when you laugh inappropriately, like when you just, you know when it's the worst time to
like
laugh?
Like a funeral or...
Yeah, I've
done that. It's worst. Yes.
I've not done that at a funeral, but just when you can't control it, and you know it's the worst thing to do, but you can't stop it.
I did it with you once on radio. Back in the day when we were doing, moderately serious radio at 4BC, I had something. He was sitting across the desk from me like this, and for some reason I'm doing a sports update, and I just couldn't control. I was laughing the entire way through it, and whilst that sounds like it'd be fine and funny and entertaining, not at 4BC in the 1990s.
But you weren't insulting anyone or offending anyone.
He just, I don't know what it was, but if
our boss had been here, had have heard it,
you'd be in strife.
Our boss had no sense of humour.
Serious strife.
I thought this is the end of.
He didn't save me. He went the other way.
I couldn't. And all I did was when he finished, I gave it the 22-2, we'll take a break.
Yeah, he left me hanging high and dry.
Well, what did you want me to do?
No, I know.
How could
I wouldn't have
saved
expected
that
anything.
point?
I actually wouldn't have. Yeah.
I had a shocker where I was it was on camera too. I was filming a show and I was in this antique shop with this beautiful old man. I think he was Polish, and he had all these antiques. And I said something about, oh, do you keep that picture on the wall for the missus? And he goes, no, I don't have a missus anymore. She's dead. And just the way he delivered it, it was so like dark and morbid. I lost it. I just started laughing in his face. And I was in tears. I felt so bad. And the producers are just shaking their heads because it was just the way he did it. Like
she's dead.
I felt, she's dead.
She's dead.
It was like
Wrapped
a Happy
in
Gilmore
plastic.
line, you know what I mean?
And everything inside you is going, don't laugh.
Don't laugh.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
But your body's just, there must be two different sides of your brain or something.
I know.
Working against each
It was
other.
the most inappropriate laugh I've ever done on the planet. I ended up doubled over his vintage console, just crying with laughter, and we had to cut the shoot, and I had to
God,
go.
that's
I had a couple. One was in grade like 3 or 4. They used to cane. We used to get the cane. That's like I go back to the school in our primary school at Harvey Bay. We used to get the cane, and one time I was in the deputy headmaster's office there was me, Luke, and Shane Fisher.
Were you just standing?
It's already funny.
Were you standing, or did they bend you over a bloody chair or something?
A hand.
On your hand. It was on your
You'd have to
butt.
put
It
your
was on
hand
your
out.
butt. Okay.
And he was like laying down the law, and he had the cane in his hand, and he was flicking it on the table as he was telling us, how bad we were, and I was so scared. It was terrifying. I had never been caned before. I was so frightened as to what was going to come up, and we just started laughing. And as soon as we started, and then he got angrier and angrier, and I knew that it was so disrespectful, but I still couldn't stop. And he was telling us to stop, but I just couldn't. I was laughing so much. And then the other one was, one of my boys. I was at the doctor's with Sid and Levi. I had to take them in for some reason once and we were in another. I don't even remember what town we were in, but it was some town for some reason. I took the kids into the doctor, and this doctor had his two eyes looked in different directions.
What did you say the other day? He was spotting parks on two sides of the road.
Yeah, you could spot car parks on both sides of the street.
Like a seagull.
And that is so disrespectful. But I just the look on Sid's face as this little 5-year-old kid tried to work out what was going on with this guy's eyes, and we just all three of us just completely lost.
It's got a name, by the way.
What?
Pseudobulbar effect. It involves sudden, uncontrollable outbursts of laughing or crying that don't align with the person.
I thought you meant eyes.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Have you seen Donald Trump's tweets over the last few days in regards to American Eagles campaigning with Sydney Sweeney?
No, I
heard
didn't
about
see
this
that he
morning.
weighed in on it.
It's getting funnier and funnier. He takes everything so personal. It's amazing seeing a president having having a go at people. Individuals.
It is weird.
Like he said, Rosie O'Donnell, I'm going to, take back your citizenship because she's in Ireland, sledging him. And he's like, well, you can't come back in. It's like, you can't do that. But anyway, so Sydney Sweeney, it's come out that she's a registered Republican. So all of a sudden, Trump is very much behind Sydney's good genes.
Yeah.
And so much so, he's now compared her in a tweet compared to the woke Taylor Swift, who spoke against me and got booed out of the Super Bowl. She's not hot anymore, and Sydney Sweeney is the new hot one. He literally wrote that.
Hot. He wrote the word hot.
He wrote hot.
Imagine if Albanese doing that.
Oh my
Saying about hotness, the
God.
hotness of Delta Goodrum.
What is going on?
Imagine that for a second. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm sure he's thinking
So
it.
T Swizz always goes Trump, does she? I'm trying
Well,
to...
no, she backed, what's it? Who was the other one?
Oh, yes.
Kamala Harris.
Thank you.
Right,
I've already forgotten. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, is that a symptom of this job, or am I just
No, it's just a symptom of, move politics.
moving on?
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
yeah I know. It's pretty full on. I still have no understanding of concept why everyone's hating on Sydney Sweeney, but let's move on from that.
Well, she was crying.
Yeah, it's upset Sydney Sweeney.
She's just a person who did an ad campaign.
A denim ad. Like, what is the world coming to?
Oh, they need to lay off. And I hate seeing women attacking women under
aren't you supposed to be the sisterhood?
Exactly. But I don't get it. And they say it's for the sisterhood. It's like, get stuffed. They need to stop doing it. People need to stop lumping on one person. Trump, you can lump on, that's fine. He's president, he's allowed.
Yeah, it's bullying, isn't it?
It's bullying.com.
And not Sydney Sweeney.
I know.
She's hot.
She is hot. And,
she is hot.
But at the end of the day, she's just
the
an actress
president
who
is
did
right.
an ad campaign.
I'm going to say the president is right in this one.
Yeah, he's right on that one.
Yeah. And to a certain extent, even though I'm still a T-Swizz fan.
I love Taylor Swift.
You know, celebrities, stay in your lane. We don't care what you think about politics.
Well, politics.
Just act and...
Keep politics out of it.
Act and...
Keep it out of it.
Yeah, be hot. You know,
no, be super talented and
no,
be super
come on,
prolific.
Brad Pitt in F1, he's just being hot.
He is hot.
Oh, see, yeah.
I got the horn in that one, I must say.
Oh, we all got the horn in that.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
It was the grand final of Dancing with the Stars last night, and I think they had a final 6 that competed last night, and I saw this person at the beginning, their first dance, and I went, they're going to win. If they don't win, I will eat my hat. And I've written it so you can go back. You can backtrack.
Yeah, 'cause I'm planning on checking this out.
Yes.
Oh, you're outrageous, Ash.
No, but you do have a track record. You picked
I picked
hamburger.
hamburger.
You picked it with the hamburger.
I'm good at this stuff.
Yeah,
I should have backed myself when I was on the show. But we've got the
well.
winner, Kyle Schilling, on the line. Kyle, congratulations.
Hey, thank you.
And Kyle's, of course, from Home and Away.
He is from Home and Away. So, Kyle, how does it feel to be a winner? Because I know how hard it is and how competitive it is.
Yeah, it's it's still sinking in. I had a few mates over last night for some pizza, and we were watching the show, and it's very nerve-wracking. You know as much as what you know, and you don't know what the rest of Australia knows for themselves. So, when you find out that you won because you got all the votes, it's absolutely an amazing feeling.
But can I just say that you've clearly won out of skill and not just a popularity contest. You danced the absolute shit out of that dance last night. And for those who didn't know what Kyle did, he did a contemporary dance, which I believe was about about your Indigenous heritage and like displacement. Is that what it was about?
Yeah, so it's it was speaking for those that can't speak about these things, and it's a wide variety. It's a shared story of a lot of Indigenous people in Australia. So it was something that I could do for them. So yeah.
So what's your background, mate? Where did you grow up?
So I'm a Taree boy. Grew up there, and then I moved up to Tweed Heads at a young age as well. So I kind of bounced between those two areas throughout my life.
Oh, how did you get the break on Home and Away?
I don't think it was skill. No. I started. I actually started years and years ago when I was about 21 as a dancer, and then injury put me out, and I started to do small-time theatre shows. But then eventually started to pick up bigger theatre shows and started getting bigger roles. And then my agent had me audition for Home and Away, and I think I auditioned about 4 times before I actually got a role in Home and Away. So, which I then ended up writing the character for me. So, yeah.
Oh, hello.
And you're a surfer in Home and Away. Can you surf, or you just never do surfing scenes?
No. I'm one of the characters on there that can actually surf. I think.
Shots fired.
What a relief for them.
I think it's me and Ray Ma.
He's a tremendous goofy footer from memory.
Oh, well, that makes sense that you've got a dancing background, because I watched you, especially when you did the jive. I went, oh, come on, this guy's too good. So where to from here? Are you back on set filming Home and Away, showing them how to surf?
Yeah, back in there, and yelling at surf student and, having fights in my relationship and
Yeah, you're very
and
tumultuous.
almost crying every day on screen. So
Now,
it's great.
are you a proper crier or are you an onion drops crier?
Well, I actually haven't been tested yet. They haven't had me actually cry there yet, but
Really?
I think I'd be an onion drop.
You'll be an onion drop. Or
For
are
acting,
you,
sorry, I know what you mean.
are you more you do the look of who farted? You do that kind of pensive look off in the distance. It's called the who farted look in acting terms.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'd do it that way because I know it would be me every time.
You'd just be self-reflecting. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Kyle, well, it was so good watching you on Dancing. It was so nice seeing someone who's really good actually win. Wait, that sounded loaded. No, it was just nice seeing.
I feel like you're taking some back luggage into
Yeah,
this
look, I've got
conversation.
baggage.
She was on Dancing with
Yeah,
the
she
Stars.
finished
and
fourth,
She
just
swears
so
she
you know.
should have won, but she finished fourth.
Fourth.
She
Yeah.
said the whole thing was rigged.
Politics. It was
Yeah.
politics.
No, that's a win for me.
Fourth is a win for you.
Oh, look, I was just happy I got to wear all the dresses. Anyway, Kyle, thanks for joining
Well
us
done,
this
brother.
morning. Enjoy your win. And you've sent $20,000 off for the Indigenous Literacy
Oh,
Foundation
nice.
as a result of his win. So well done.
See you back in the bay.
Yeah, see you surfing.
Yes, thanks, guys. Have a great day.
See ya.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Now, earlier this morning, we're rehashing this. We were talking about times that you've laughed inappropriately because Ash was telling a story about a doctor whose eyes were looking in different directions, and even though it was completely disrespectful, just lost his
Well,
nut.
I was with my two boys. Then they were very young, and just we just completely lost it.
It
We
was
couldn't.
more your boys couldn't process what they were looking at.
Yeah, and then they started laughing, and then I started laughing, and it was very
You're going
insulting.
to hell.
I'm sure, to the doctor, but we just couldn't. We couldn't stop laughing.
And I had the same thing where I was interviewing this beautiful old man in a vintage shop for a show, and then I said, "Oh, did your wife, put that up there?" He goes, "Oh, I don't have one anymore. She's dead." And the way he said it, the way he hit it, I was gone.
It's
I
still-
almost spat in his face because I did a thing.
Still funny now.
So,
Well, Lutzi nearly lost his job. Like, just completely lost it early doors in the radio.
Radio.
Yeah,
and
and
disaster.
He just couldn't get his act together. It was hilarious. And Buzz from work here, Buzz.
What'd he do?
Well, he texted me and said that when he was in high school, him and his mates, for some reason, they couldn't help but laugh during the last post whenever they played it at the assembly.
no.
He says specifically the bit in the middle where it starts going a bit crazy on the bugle, and I can imagine that wouldn't go down
Well,
real well.
if
at the
they're not
school.
playing it well, that's the
Yes,
thing.
and they started
And it's an amateur trumpeter or whatever they're called. But 13, 24, 10, we want to hear when you've laughed inappropriately because I know we're not alone.
Yeah.
Mitch, have you ever laughed inappropriately? Surely you have.
It happens here a lot.
It does
Yeah,
happen.
like 3 seconds before I go on air to do something semi-serious, part of the news. I know it's sport, but it's news adjacent. And then the heinous stuff other comments that might be made by other people in the studio.
Yeah.
Not pointing names, but
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, don't we both, Lutzi? Hey, those people.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
There are a lot of people laughing at a lot of inappropriate things. We've had to vet some of them. So let's chat to the ones we can air. Jenna from Chermside. Jenna, when did you laugh?
When a student was cracking inappropriate jokes, and I couldn't help but laugh.
Oh, so you're a teacher, are you?
Yes. Sometimes they're really funny, and I can't help.
I agree. Sometimes, I remember when Teddy was really little, he would just say the most outrageous stuff. And because he was so cute and he'd hit it in context in the right moment, I couldn't help but laugh because comedically he nailed it.
Credit where it's due.
Yes, if you make me laugh, you've
Exactly.
made me laugh. So that means they are funny.
Yeah, I'll still take them outside and say, oh, maybe not appropriate for this time, but it was pretty good.
That reminds me, it might have been at the Broncos, I think, recently, Mitchie. I was at the, during the game or post-game, whatever, lining up at the urinals, the men's urinals. I kid you not, I don't know who this kid was. This kid couldn't have been older than 7 or 8 years of age. He comes in, finds a spare urinal, and just goes, "Hello, ladies." Everyone just cracked up.
Get that kid on the payroll here.
Where's that
Completely
kid?
forgotten about that. Everyone laughed at that. That was funny.
Oh, that's funny. That's legit funny.
I'm stealing that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Paul from Petrie. Paul, you're a police officer, are you?
I was a police officer, yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So you can speak freely now. So what did you laugh at?
Well, as a police officer, we occasionally have to give death messages to family and everything.
Oh, no.
And we don't necessarily park outside the house. We sort of walk up to the house. And the moment I put my foot in the driveway, I just burst out laughing. And we had to sort of turn away, walk a few houses down. We try again, do it again. I burst out laughing again, walk away again. Eventually got to the front door. We knock on the door. The lady opens the door. We go inside. We give the death messages. And she is just hanging off me, crying her eyes out, crying. And I'm thinking, shit, I hope we're in the right place. And then I sort of scan around the room and I see a picture of the deceased person. I thought, oh, thank God we are.
God.
How I held on to myself, I just don't know.
But what was making
Why
you
did
laugh
you have the
as
giggles?
you were approaching the house?
I don't know.
Just
Whether
whatever.
like a defence mechanism or something like that, but I just
just
couldn't
whatever.
stop laughing. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I guess, when you get nervous bubbles, sometimes it redirects into the giggles.
Well, that's what it was for
That's
me
what it
when I
was
was
for me
in
as
the
well.
headmaster's office
Yeah.
and he was laying down the law. I was so frightened that someone started laughing. And once you start, you can't stop.
Yeah.
You just can't stop it.
Crazy.
That'd be the worst thing ever, though, Paul, if you've gone, your husband's dead.
Kicking yourself.
Oh, my God, there should be a scene in a movie.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast. Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne's
Ready, set, peel and win!
Alrighty then. So we've got Adam from Kapalaba on the phone, ready to play Peel and Win. Now, Adam, do you know what we're doing? It's like a big scratchy. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think I'm pretty good at it.
Should
be good.
Yeah, feeling lucky?
Feeling lucky, yeah. I was hoping there'd be a 21 in there, but I'll choose my second favourite number.
Oh, so 21 is normally your lucky number. Yes, Ash.
Yeah.
My question is, if Adam, who reckons he's really good at this game, if he chooses a number that's already been chosen, what happens?
We just say, try again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't hang up on him
No.
and move on?
No.
No, we can't do that. That's
No,
mean.
it's not a memory game, I don't think.
No.
No.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Oh, imagine
Oh,
that.
hang on, just let me ask Adam. Adam, can we do that?
No, absolutely not.
Okay,
Ash.
no, I'll just check.
Not in the rules.
I was just
official
checking,
now.
mate.
Peel and Win battleship.
Yes.
That's not fair. All right, so what is
What
your
number?
other lucky number?
Well, my second favourite number is 17, so I'm going to go with 17.
Okay.
Lutzi, you're the barrel girl.
Yeah, you're the barrel girl.
Okay, I'll just step over here and...
There's gender equality here.
All right. There we go. What are we looking at?
Ooh, what is it? Gift of... Hang on, we need glasses.
See, it's really small writing.
can't see it.
It is the good...
Oh, it's a $400 Wharves voucher.
Howard Smith Wharves.
Yes, I think.
Oh,
Oh, that's
that sounds all right.
Yeah, it's the... Sorry, there's a disconnect here between me and being able to rip it off. It is the $400 Howard Smith Wharves gift card.
Mr. Percival,
So that's-
Stan
Yahoo!
Wilson,
Oh yeah, I'd go straight to Stan's Lounge and just have a couple of espresso martinis, mate, just and a couple of whiskeys. Enjoy it.
Have dinner?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
if you want to have dinner,
sounds
you have
awesome.
dinner, I guess. But yeah,
Yeah, that's a really good night out.
that's
Adam.
a cracker.
Fantastic.
That's
Yeah,
my favourite
need a
spot in
night
Brisbane.
out.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are really good at this game.
Yeah, I thought I would be.
Yeah.
I like that confidence. And what are you doing today, Adam?
I'm just doing some work at home today. Day off.
Good on you, buddy.
They're going
Yeah.
to legalise that soon, I think. They're going to make that a
Yeah.
thing.
Working from home.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
Yeah.
What are you
All of a
gonna
sudden, I'll be legal. Well, Adam, enjoy yourself. Get you and your gal or your guy,
Yeah.
whichever way you swing, and go and have a good time.
My beautiful wife. I will, Nikki. Thanks for that.
You're
That's
welcome.
awesome.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I think I can pull myself back together
This is
after
what
the
I was-
story that Ash just told me. I've lost it. Okay, throw cushions. Let's talk about throw cushions. I was at my mum's the other day, and sometimes we have sleepovers at mum's because her house is really tidy. So when I get overwhelmed with my mess, we just go and stay up at mum's and get like a dinner cooked for us and just enjoy the retreat.
That's nice.
But then it comes to going to bed. And you go in. Well, firstly, you've been sitting on the couch, like on the front corner of the couch, because she's got about 18 throw cushions on the couch.
Throw cushions.
Throw cushions.
That's just a normal cushion?
Yeah, like a decorative cushion.
Yeah, we got them.
No.
I
I don't even know how he put them there. I've got them bloody everywhere.
Well, this is the thing. Then you go into the bedroom,
So annoying.
and there's like 12 on there, and it looks incredible, but then you've got to take them all off, and then you've got nowhere to walk in the middle of the night when you've got to pee.
Our bed's like that too. Like our bed's full of, we've got those cushions on our bed. We've got them, on our lounge suite. There's like,
it's ridiculous.
But hang on a second.
Mitch said creating labour.
Ours come from, like Jody is into the throw cushions.
Throat cushions.
You're living alone, old son.
I know. I don't even know.
Where are your throat cushions
I don't know
coming
if it was
from?
Mum or an ex-girlfriend. I don't know, but they're freaking everywhere.
And they're a thing, like when women go to the shops and they don't want to spend too much money, but they see a throw cushion that they like, and they're like, well, I could buy that. You know, that's just a cheeky $35 from Pillow Talk. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And then you get home and you have to place it with the other 12 on the couch, and you're like, oh, this might be getting out of hand.
It's ridiculous.
That's so funny that you mentioned that, because I'm just remembering now that when Jode and I were on holidays recently,
Yes.
we're walking past the shop somewhere, and she stopped at one of the shops, and she said to me, she goes, do you like that? And it was like, it was a cover for a throw cushion, and I went,
Yeah.
I think this is
oh my God, I love it.
I just don't have an opinion on it.
I had to do the
I would
pickup.
never stop and look at that in a million years.
It's a female disease, because when I was on Capri, in Anacapri up the top, which is where all the homeware shopping is.
What? Where is it?
Anacapri. Like Capri, the island.
On holidays.
On holidays.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
And I bought 2 throw cushions, and then I had to
that's ridiculous.
travel another 3 months with these throw
They
cushions.
take up half a suitcase.
They did.
That's
They're
stupidity.
beautiful throw cushions,
but
though.
to die for.
But it's definitely.
She also travelled with her chai
my
tea.
chai
as
tea.
well,
I had a whole
so-
extra
but
suitcase.
that's a whole other.
And then I had one. I
topic.
had a suitcase for all my Christmas ornaments too. That's a whole other problem I've got. But 13, 24, 10.
What? Are we taking phone calls?
We're taking
On
phone calls
On
on
what?
throw cushions.
What?
Do you live with someone who's got an obsession for throw cushions? Are there too many throw cushions? Are they driving you nuts? Is it just causing labour? One of those things. Call us. I want to just have a vent about throw cushions.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
All right. So before the break, I was talking about throw cushions and how we have too many of them. They're kind of an addiction of women who just want to buy something from a homeware shop when they don't want to make a big purchase. That's my belief. And also, they look really good on Instagram, but they're impractical. So I opened up the lines, and Tony from Caboolture, throw cushions. Do you have too many?
We've got way too many. On our last move, it was a ute load plus the back of the sedan full, plus more.
Well, so you've almost got like a kid's playland hanging.
I'll tell you what's even more ridiculous, Tony, is
a
when...
ute full of throw
A
cushions.
ute, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
the outdoor ones, and my balcony doesn't get one bit of sun, but they just perish. Like I've got probably 7 throw cushions on my outdoor setting.
They get mouldy, don't they?
Either they rip or they just don't survive.
What are you
they
doing to
fade.
your cushions?
What?
Oh, you're
Well,
No,
ripping
it's
it.
just wear and tear.
We keep businesses in business.
Yeah.
Buy more all the time.
I'll tell you the other thing about a throw cushion is they don't make good pillows.
No.
Like that,
No.
they purely are there for decoration. Like we've got the big lounge suite we've got in our TV room. Jodie's got it full of throw cushions, and then when you want to lie down to watch the footy like we did on Saturday night, I've got to get up, I've got to throw the throw cushions onto the floor, and I've got to go to the bed and get a pillow, like a proper pillow,
You're
because the throw
absolutely
cushions
right.
are not comfortable.
I might have found
I've had
some.
it with them.
Yeah, Sarah's just sent me a photo. Look at that. So there's our new lounge.
How
we had
many?
to get well. The lounge itself came with, I'm going to say,
Looks like
5
4,
that
yeah.
obviously match the couch itself. Then we've got 3 of those darker bad boys. No, 4 of those, and then there's 3 others in there as well that are
So all I'm
decorative.
So
saying
how many is that?
The only one looking at the camera in that photo is your dog.
Yeah.
that's all I was seeing of that.
Which dog? He's got 19
I know,
of them.
Yeah,
though,
no,
at the
it's
moment.
the biggest one. But yeah, we've got
That's insane.
7 on top of the 4 that belong
Insane.
to it.
7 on a couch.
Let's go to Taz out of Mango Hill. It says here that you don't think there's that there's no possibility of having too many throw cushions.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not sure what Nikki thought when she said, could you have too many? That discombobulated my thought process completely, and I am driving to work.
Yes.
Oh,
Like-
no.
Do I detect an accent?
How could you, Nikki?
She's driving to work, Nikki, and you're talking this.
I know. I'm sorry. I like 2, maybe 3.
What happened to
on
the sisterhood?
bed. I know. I feel like I'm 3.
Get into her.
Yeah, go on.
Get into it,
Go on,
Tack.
give me some.
Come on. 3. What? How could you 3? I mean, there's 3. Why not 5 or 7 or 9? I have 8.
Or any
And
other
that's
number.
just from the bed.
I tell you what, if any intruder ever breaks into Taz's place, she's going to beat him up with cushions.
That's it. They won't even get to her.
They have to fight their way through.
It's like a fortress of cushions protecting
Good on you, Taz.
I like you,
Fighting
Taz.
a good fight, Taz.
You got a good attitude. I like you a lot.
Love it. I love the show, guys. I think it's just amazing. Thank you so much for brightening my day.
Never stop.
Oh, that's so nice.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.